Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today, we're going to be talking about our beloved one and only Turbo Meme Coin. Now, two things, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I do not delete comments. I've seen this comment, through the last month or two. Here and there, it pops up. Guys, I could not care less what you say in a respectful way, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in free speech. You can disagree, you could dislike, you can do whatever you want. You can even leave a hate comment, I'm going to leave it up because like I said, free speech wins and I really don't get offended from anything. So, yeah, number 2, the only thing I do delete are the comments that are literal spam bots. They're like, "Hey, um how do I make money in the crypto market?" And then, you have like 20 bots reply saying, "Oh yeah, I work with Miss Jessica. I make 30K a week." Those comments got to go. All right? Also, the comments that say, can you please help me transfer money from this account to this account? My key phrase is this. Of course, I delete those, but I will never delete someone's real comment. Yeah, I mean, I just got to get that out the way. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what? Not only for myself, but other Turbo YouTubers or YouTubers that cover Turbo, I will highly recommend you guys to be liking the video and leaving comments. Yes, it does improve the algorithm and such, but literally, this is just so we can all group up, right? Anybody, like, it doesn't even have to be me, but anybody you watch that covers Turbo, I highly, highly recommend leaving a like and a comment because we want to push this coin out as much as possible, right? I always say this: one ant might not do anything, but a colony of ants will, right? And you never know. You never know if there's going to be a big investor or someone that sees it. We don't know who's going to see it. If they see a lots and lots of hype, then you never know. We're going to have new people joining too. We were at 50,000 holders. Now we're at over 51,000 in just a couple of days. And the thing is, the markets were pretty much sleeping. More or less, the markets were sleeping. Sure, some coins pumped, but overall, most coins were going sideways, holidays, this and that. And Turbo is still growing at a rapid pace. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I know some people were getting happy over, some bullish price action. But unfortunately, I have to tell you, right, we are creating a lower low at this current moment, right? We have a high over here and we are creating a lower low. If we do break this area over here of 0.009950, then there is a good chance we will continue selling off, right? The next zone I am looking for is roughly 0.0092, right? To see how we react from here. Overall, though, I'm not too concerned. I pretty much buy every single little dip, right? Every time price is low, I put in a little bit more money. I've been buying this coin since 70 million market cap, which I believe was somewhere roughly here when it just started to expand. I knew it was going to keep flying. And you can even go back on this channel, right? That's when I started to cover Turbo. It was literally somewhere right over here. Now I remember it was such beautiful scenes, right? You literally put in money, just a couple days later, you were up a lot. It was just so fantastic. I even did call the reversal here, ladies and gentlemen, right? The markets will give signs as much as we want Turbo to go to a certain price, right? Some of us are hoping just for 10 cents. Some people I see 25, I see 30. Some people are saying 50. Some people are saying $1, and I've even seen a couple dollars, which that's not going to happen. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, right? But in the past, we have seen, there were signs of exhaustion over here. And if I see something very, very similar, I know most likely it is going to be a reversal. Look, I don't know why I'm talking about step Z when we're still on step, F or G, but right, it is just something I wanted to point out that if you do trust me, I thank you. Obviously, not a financial advisor, but I've been in these charts for a very, very long time. Listen, right? Overall, we are bullish. The weekly candle for Turbo, it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing too fantastic, right? Honestly, price action does seem like it's going to come back one last time before we squeeze to the upside. Turbo, though, has to make a decision. Okay. Here's the thing with Turbo: when we mark Turbo up, Turbo has to make a decision, right? We can see over here that we have a trend line over here, and pretty much if we line this up something like this, right? It doesn't have to be literally perfect, but this actually is as perfect as it gets. It's touching pretty much 5 points, right? We can see we are going to have to be making a decision. Now, option number one, which I would want the most in the way, is for it to come down to here, kind of do this and continue going up. Now, something tells me that is not going to be the plan. I have a feeling Turbo might go to plan number two and might come down to these levels of 0.0075, right? Or at least at the minimum, ladies and gentlemen, right? At the minimum, take out these levels over here, right? This big red mark, do something like this, where it kind of does this and then goes up. You know, we rarely ever see markets just kind of respect something like this very strictly diagonally and just continue going up like this. It's very, very rare. Usually that only happens once we are closer to the tops, right? Once we would be closer to tops, then that's the type of price action we could see. But the reality is right now, we're not that close to the top. We're kind of halfway there. So for me, I do think we could have one final pullback, which I know some of you are stressing about, but like if you are, you really are too zoomed in on, the price action, or you're risking too much, or you just bought in at a bad time. And I get it. I get why you could be worried. But let me reassure you, right? In terms of the market and altcoin season and all the data I see, nothing suggests this coin should be going down or dying over the next few weeks. Any type of retracements are going to be temporary. And overall, we should have a fantastic bull run when it comes to our beloved one and only Turbo. There is no new news, ladies and gentlemen. I did not see any news come out from Turbo. They did just, tweet a little bit today, which is obviously good. We want them to be active, even though, or even when, things are not happening right. This NFT stuff we talked about earlier, we could see, right? Boom, boom, boom. More memes. And yeah, the pinned tweet of how they got started, right? Nothing new. Even if we go on Turbo right now, look at the community, right? See some of the top comments. We can see this is old, old, right? Nothing new. This is me, right? We talked about how this was a while ago. The reversals, right? The liquidity sweep over here. And yeah, it's just been a fantastic ride. I don't know why it popped up 3 times, right? When we see Turbo in the latest, right? This Donald Trump Turbo is out. It's not affiliated with this coin at all. So I don't know what this is. I'm even scared to click this link just in case my shit get hacked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, guys, look, if you are worried about Turbo's price action, you must be new. Or if you're worried about risk, like, investing in crypto, the best advice I can give you is to literally just put your phone away. Everything should be fine over the next few short weeks, right? On this channel, we have covered multiple times that we are slowly getting higher and higher and, ready for a big expansion in terms of altcoins in the market in general. And that includes coins like Turbo. Yes, Turbo is on its own path a little bit, and that is what I still believe. But at the end of the day, this thing is bullish, right? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have this floor over here. We have this floor over here. We have this roof over here, and we have this roof over here. It makes a uptrend. It's making a staircase to the upside. That is a good sign. That is all you need to know. No worries over here. If you are worried, like I said, highly recommend taking a break. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.